Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm back in another video, and today, man, coming at y'all with some more NBA breaking news. Now, today, we have a tweet from Shams, and the tweet reads, the Detroit Pistons are nearing agreement on a deal to send Derrick Rose to the New York Knicks for Dennis Smith Jr. and draft compensation. Now, it feels like every single time we hear Derrick Rose's name in the past year and a half, it's been centered around him in trade talks, trade discussions, and this might finally be the day where Derrick Rose finally gets out of Detroit. And this year makes the most sense because after this season, Derrick Rose becomes an unrestricted free agent, so they might as well just get something for him for now instead of just letting him walk and not getting anything out of it. And they're also not a good team at all this season record-wise, so they don't need to keep D Rose on their team, and they can live with trading away Derrick Rose. Now, Shams adds onto his last tweet and says that Rose and the Pistons agreed a trade is best for both sides, sources say, clearing way for Detroit and New York to move toward agreement. Rose is on track to reunite with Knicks head coach Tom Thibodeau. Now, as Shams said, Derrick Rose is back where it all started, with former Bulls head coach Tom Thibodeau, where D Rose became the youngest MVP in NBA history, where he started his career with, and also the guy where he had probably one of his worst injuries and one of the dumbest decisions by a coach in the last decade when he captained Derrick Rose late game against the Sixers a couple years back, and he ended up tearing his ACL, and this was never that player that he was pre-ACL injury. Now these two also have some more history because Derrick Rose played for Tom Thibodeau's Timberwolves teams back from 2018 to 2019. Derrick Rose is also a former New York Knick. In 2016 to 2017, he was a part of the Knicks after this iconic clip which left him off the Bulls and onto the New York Knicks.
You serious? Yeah.
Okay, or you
Just in all.
It just feels like whenever Derrick is at his best, Tom Thibodeau is right there by his side being his head coach, so it makes sense for the New York Knicks to go after Derrick Rose right now since him and Tom Thibodeau have a lot of chemistry in the past. Now back to the trade details of the Derrick Rose trade. Now the Pistons will be acquiring Dennis Smith Jr., who as of recent has not played at all, and he even requested to play in the G League because he wanted an opportunity to finally play basketball after getting 7 straight DNPs from just being a healthy scratch. Now with Dennis Smith Jr. likely to go to the Detroit Pistons, this gives him the perfect opportunity to play in the NBA and probably be the backup point guard behind Pistons point guard DeLon Wright. Now, all in all, this is a good trade in my opinion because the Knicks are getting rid of Dennis Smith Jr. and giving him an opportunity with the Detroit Pistons, and they're acquiring a good veteran in Derrick Rose who has prior experience with their head coach, and the Pistons are also acquiring draft compensation. Now, it's been an hour now, and Shams has not included what the compensation for the draft picks are, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video. And like I said, Derrick Rose is going to the New York Knicks and reuniting with former head coach Tom Thibodeau. But other than that, y'all, that is video. Make sure to go down below, drop a like, comment down below, follow me on both within Twitter. It's been your boy John. Hope you guys did another video. And other than that, I'll see you in the next video. It's your boy John, and I'm out, man. Peace.